the idea of a potential Peter Obi Kwankwaso alliance for the 2027 Nigerian presidential elections gained traction among sections of the opposition. On the surface, it appears strategic. A southern technocrat with strong youth appeal, paired with a northern political heavyweight, a loyal grassroots base. However, a deeper analysis reveals structural, ideological, and practical flaws that make such an alliance unconvincing and counterproductive for genuine political change in Nigeria. I hereby outline why this alliance already reeks of disaster even if they win the elections. My first point is ideological incompatibility. Carry on, my dear.
Peter Obi's political appeal is rooted in fiscal discipline, governance reforms, institutional accountability, and a data-driven approach to leadership. His messaging emphasizes dismantling waste, reducing cost of governance, and rebuilding public trust through transparency.
Obi will be stingy with spending, and the priority will be towards transformational change.
Obi and Kwankwaso, on the other hand, represents a more traditional power-based political structure. His influence is heavily personality-driven, anchored in long-standing patronage networks, particularly within Kono politics. While Kwankwaso has achievements in education and infrastructure, his politics is less reformist and more transactional in nature.
Transactional politics, simply put, is money politics, trade by barter or settlement politics.
An alliance between both men would therefore struggle to present a coherent ideological vision. Nigerian voters, especially the politically awakened youth bloc of 2023, are increasingly sensitive to ideological consistency. A forced merger of convenience risks diluting Obi's reformist credibility without necessarily transforming Kwankwaso's political machinery.
My second point is conflicting political bases and trust deficits.
Obi's support base is largely organic, issue-driven, and nationally dispersed, cutting across ethnic and religious lines, with strong penetration among youths and urban voters. Kwankwaso's base, by contrast, is geographically concentrated and politically loyal to him as an individual rather than to a broader movement. Merging these bases is not as simple as arithmetic addition. There is a significant trust deficit between both camps. Many Obi supporters view Kwankwaso as emblematic of the old political order they seek to dismantle, while some Kwankwaso loyalists see Obi's movement as elitist and overly idealistic. Rather than synergy, the alliance could trigger internal fractures, voter apathy, or protest abstentions, weakening the opposition instead of strengthening it.
Kwankwaso sits on a political base, and any reform that shortchanges that base would be resisted immediately. Remember that neither Obi nor Tinubu won Kano State, yet Tinubu emerged as president. So, were it not for Wike's magic, Obi had that election in the Hague without a Kano victory. We suggest that Obi goes for an Arewa youth under 45 years of age instead. That demographic appears to have a world outlook and satisfies the constitutional requirement, instead of picking from the old brigade whose mentalities are cast in steel. While my third point is leadership structure and power struggle risks.
A critical unanswered question in an Obi Kwankwaso scenario is leadership hierarchy. Who leads the ticket? Who controls party structures? Who determines policy direction? Both men are strong-willed political figures with established followings. Any ambiguity in leadership could result in internal sabotage, parallel campaign structures, or post-election governance instability if elected. Nigeria's history is replete with collapsed alliances due to unresolved power-sharing arrangements, from the Second Republic to the Fourth. Without a clear, principled, and enforceable framework for collaboration, such an alliance risks becoming another marriage of ambition rather than conviction.
Kwankwaso's only ambition is to be president, and if being your VP or gate man will get him closer, then so be it. An Obi ticket needs a selfless VP who deeply shares our collective hunger for change. As an insider, can be used to derail his ambition at the last minute. see how Labour Party power struggle ceased to exist after Obi left the party. An Obasanjo scenario will be inevitable in the long run if there is an alliance. So, and my fourth point is electoral mathematics is not guaranteed.
Proponents argue that Obi brings the South and youth vote, while Kwankwaso delivers the North, making victory inevitable. This assumption oversimplifies Nigeria's complex electoral behavior. Kwankwaso's influence outside Kano and parts of the Northwest is often overstated. Similarly, Obi's 2023 performance showed strong popular support but also revealed structural weaknesses in ground-level party machinery and elite alignment. An alliance does not automatically translate to vote transferability. Nigerian elections are influenced by local dynamics, party structures, incumbency power, and state-level actors. Without deep institutional penetration nationwide, an Obi-Kwankwaso ticket may still fall short.
Is the time to push for electoral reforms. That's what makes votes count in the first place. My final point is the risk of repeating old opposition mistakes.
Nigeria's opposition has historically relied on last-minute coalitions built around personalities rather than ideas. Many of these alliances collapse either before elections or shortly after victory, leaving voters disillusioned. What Nigeria arguably needs going into 2027 is not another political amalgamation, but a clearly articulated national project built on values, institutions, and long-term reform. Alignments should emerge from shared philosophy and policy alignment, not merely electoral desperation.
While unity in opposition is important, not all alliances are beneficial. An Obi Kwankwaso ticket risks ideological dilution, internal conflict, and voter alienation. Rather than forcing a partnership that may undermine credibility, it may be more productive. They're going for reform-minded movements to focus on building strong institutions of deepening grassroots organization and presenting Nigerians with a clear and uncompromising alternative to politics as usual. Join me next time as I discuss burning national issues. Remember to subscribe and follow for more.